Media outlets out of Boston right now are reporting that a man from New Hampshire is currently fighting for his life after contracting 3 mosquito-borne illnesses at the same time.
Through a GoFundMe page set up on his behalf, his sister-in-law says Joe Casey of Kensington has tested positive for West Nile virus, St. Louis encephalitis, and Eastern equine encephalitis, or EEE, and has been on a ventilator for the past 3 weeks. Just last week, it was reported that a man from New Hampshire had died from EEE.
And that is raising some concerns across the border right here in Maine. News Center Maine's Caroline LaCour is in Portland tonight with that. Caroline.
Brian and Amanda, while Maine hasn't seen a human case of the EEE virus since 2015, it isn't uncommon to see here. In fact, just last year, mosquito pools tested positive for the virus, and now growing concerns are circling around whether we might see a similar scenario just around the corner.
There's definitely more concern now that the virus is in New England.
Eric Hansen, owner of Mosquito Squad in Scarborough, says these past couple of weeks have kept him and his team busy.
We get clients calling quite a bit, especially when the news comes out that EEE is in town.
Eastern equine encephalitis has been a growing concern here in Maine as neighboring states like New Hampshire find more cases of the virus in their own mosquito testing pools. While no mosquitoes in Maine have tested positive for the virus this year, it has been found in some animals, most recently in a pair of emus in Penobscot County last month.
Mosquitoes need to bite an infected host in order to acquire the pathogen, and then when they go and bite an uninfected human, they can spread the virus.
Allison Gardner is an associate professor at the University of Maine and focuses on the ecology of diseases between humans and wildlife. She says mild winters might be helping the mosquito populations around Maine.
And so what that means is that the mosquitoes are better able to survive over winter than they would be able to under colder conditions. And they're able to start breeding and multiplying earlier in the season.
Hot and humid days this summer have also been ideal conditions for mosquitoes to thrive, something Hansen says is resulting in even longer mosquito breeding seasons.
Typically, we start treating for mosquitoes in mid-April all the way through October nowadays, especially because the weather has been warming up in the fall. We've even done treatments in November.
With no specific cure for EEE, Hansen says his crew always has protective gear on to prevent any bites.
Hopefully it won't come down into the Portland area, but only time will tell.
Now, folks at the Maine CDC want to stress the importance of protecting yourself from pretty much any mosquito-borne illness, as West Nile virus has also been present in mosquito pools this year. Now, if you're heading out to a trail like the one behind me, especially during dawn or dusk, you really want to wear long protective clothing, such as long sleeves, pants, socks, and try and use any sort of EPA-approved mosquito repellent to prevent any of those bites. Brian, Amanda, back to you.
Caroline LaCour live for us in Portland tonight. Caroline, our thanks to you.